Welcome to today's episode. We'll be fixing a Corsa D speedo. This one stuck just above 0 and it does go up. It also goes above, like you go in, for instance, 40 miles an hour and the speedo will show 80 or 100. So today's episode I'll show you how to fix your speedo. So first of all, what you need to do is basically rip this front console up by basically pulling it towards yourself. There you go. So you can, once you got this top off, you've got 3 torques. One here, one there. You can't probably see because it's too bright, but there is one there, and one here. So you need to remove them, and you're gonna see that the whole cluster should come up. Alright, so using Torx T20, remove all the 3 screws. Right, so once you got the 3 screws out, we've got a clip. What you need to do is press the top and move the little lever backwards. Simple. And that's it. And your cluster is out. So now what you need to do is remove the front plastic cover by pressing in these clips. And push these little tabs here and it should pop up. There you go. There is one more. That's still not giving up. There you go. That's off. I can pull this out. Now pull these needles up. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Now we need to lift up the plastic. Basically you need to rip the whole plastic off. So what you need to do now is remove all these Torx little screws. So if you look closely, you got loads of patches of like some sort of corrosion. This has to be cleaned up. So I'll use, there is a thing called isopropanol, alcohol based product that literally cleans all the electrical components and dries very quickly. So that's what we're gonna use. Okay, so for cleaning we're gonna use cotton earbud. So So pour a little bit of that into the plastic container of any sort, and basically wipe the board with it. It will dry up instantly. Right, so let's just level up the soldering point, which is this one here. Just heat it up. Right, so I think I'll add a little bit more solderer into the point. So yeah, that's better. Right, so in this position, what I would suggest is when you're gonna fit this out a bit, yeah. Now we need to go into the car and plug it in. Sometimes when you turn the ignition on, the cluster does like a self-check, or sometimes it can actually, well, in this case it won't go any lower, but sometimes it can go up, and that's when you need to take the needle off and reset it back to 0. So let's go plug it into the car and see how it acts. Right, so the cluster been connected. Let's have a look. Right, so the speedo stayed at 0, fuel gauge went up, and we've got the rev counter following, which is good. Right, let's put everything back together and take you for a spin. Right, so we're not going actually fast, but you can see that it's actually moving. Wow. Back to 0. There we go. So it's working. So try this and see if it helps. If it helps, happy days. If it won't help, then obviously you will need a new speedo. Maybe something is broken inside. For now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.